So last year's fur, finally getting it out of the fur shed. Getting it hung up. Took a few pictures already. Pretty sweet. Well, cousin Tanner already came over. He grabbed all of his fur. I'll show you in the shed now. It's pretty empty. Yep. So now all the fur out of the way. Now that all the fur is out of the way, now I can clean that place up. But this is all going to go into bags and go into storage until prices get a bit better. Anyway, let's get to work. Alright, it's November 29th. Got the sleigh loaded up. Whole bunch of supplies. Show you what I got here. Gonna be pretty heavy, but of course nothing's too much for this 4-stroke, it seems. But anyway, gonna go set up as much of the Lynx and Martin line as I can and check a few sets that I have out. And it's gonna be a long day, holy smokes. What I'm gonna try and do is, I can't stop moving my phone around. Like, I can't let it sit there and focus because it's kind of broken. See, if I do that, it starts freaking out like that and clicking a lot. So I'll just have to, I'm gonna film this intro here to the day, and the rest of the footage is gonna be on my little Sony camera. I mean, I don't like using it because the footage is like crap, but at least I could hold still for a while anyway. Should be fine. But anyway, enough talking. Got a long day ahead of us. Let's get going. Alright, first set made. Just a little snare pen with a lynx leg in the middle. Snare on both ends, and then got a trail that goes up there. It's also got a snare on it right there. I like to have, basically each one of my snare pens will probably end up having a minimum of 3 snares. Minimizes the possibilities of a lynx getting eaten by another lynx, because that ticks me off pretty good. So I think we're about ready to go. Carry on. Another one, set number 4. A Martin box right there. Just got it set up, and then lynx snare on the trail. I've hammered so many lynx on the trails to the Martin box over the years. It's crazy. But I think this is just set number 4. So heck, we got a long ways to go if I remember right. Let's get rolling. Last snare of this set. Good. This particular pen's got, well, the pen has 2 snares, and then there's one more trail snare behind it. That'll do. I love good sets like these. Work like a charm. Anyway, carrying on. This is a good set too. I've used this a few times. So you just hang some bait up in the tree. Right now I got a lynx leg up there. And then just put a few snares around on a couple trails around the base. That's caught me quite a few cats. This particular set last year caught me, I don't know, 4 or 5. But I don't know, that was pretty crazy. Been breaking trail for a little bit. I have yet to be on this part of the line with the Skidoo. I was just here this fall, like right before it froze up, but it's pretty cool. I like breaking trail. It's a lot of fun. Anyway, better get going. Alright, another set made. This one I went with a 330. Some beaver meat in the back of this cubby. Had the set here last year as well. Caught a fisher and a lynx or two. Can't remember if it was one or two. I know there was for sure one, but. And then trail over there with a lynx snare on it. It's about lunchtime. Should take a break, but first got to get that martin box set. Never did catch any martin here last year, but I don't know. It's a good spot for it, and there was martin tracks close by a few times, but I guess we'll have to try again this year. Alright, just ate lunch just over there in the field, but so right behind where I said this foothold was. I've had it here for quite a few years. Just caught a ridiculous amount of cats over the past few years it's been out. It's pretty cool. Got it baited with rabbit. Good foothold. Lynx tracks all over this place, so there's no doubt I'll be expecting one here next check. That'll be pretty sweet. Got it anchored off good. Alright. Pity patter. Let's get at her. Back on this creek here where I set that otter trap last time out. Here to check on it. Might not be anything here. Nope, trap still set as it gets. It's like I don't know. I don't think they've been out of the ice since the last time I was here. Interesting. Well, gotta make sure this trap is still fireable. Yep, that'll go off just fine. Alright, there's nothing in the first one way up at the top dam there, but whatevs. I'm gonna set up a few link sets on this property too, but I don't know. Not gonna film it all, just some of it. So, about 1,000,000 years later, here we are, done. Good hunk of lynx meat in there. See, this is the trigger system right here. 3 holes in that piece of tin with a little piece of steel with the nail in the middle, and snare on this end, and then of course this is attached to the flip up. Way more weight on that end than there is on this end. So you pop, when the lynx gets caught, or Wolverine or whatever the heck decides to put his head in there, pulls that off the nail, whoop, up they go, and they'll be hanging right here. But holy smokes, this took a long time. I guess it is the first one I ever built, but yeah. Concept is there. Can't wait to see if it actually catches anything. Alright, days of wasting, gotta go.